Arch arrives with the invitation. Snyder and Williamson architect the conversation. Second act of something bigger than before. KO delivered, now we're walking through the door. Did you notice the precision in the planning? Every creator gets a voice understanding. Bold and calculated, forward thinking stance. This is not a reboot, it's a second chance. DC next level, taking the momentum higher. Batwoman, Lobo, Deathstroke on the wire. Oh, Rucker, Young and Fleeks conspire. This is how we elevate desire. Next level. Danny draws a vigilante in the cape. Corona shapes the main man's brutal landscape. DeGian Domenico makes the Terminator sharp. Every numbered issue is a brand new start. Did you think we'd settle for the ordinary? Fan favorite characters, visionary. Not just continuation, transformation clear. The architects and map the atmosphere. DC next level, taking the momentum higher. Batwoman, Lobo, Deathstroke on the wire. Oh, Rucker, Young and Fleeks conspire. This is how we elevate desire. Next level. All in wasn't just a promise. This is proof, meticulous and honest. Creator forward, character driven way. March 2026 we said. DC next level, taking the momentum higher. Batwoman, Lobo, Deathstroke on the wire. Oh, Rocky, Young and Fleeks conspire. This is how we elevate desire. Next level. Next level. Next level.
Thank you for listening to Comics for Fun and Profit. This is College Youth, your sneak peek at next week, episode number 1005. Our comic series is giving out January the 7th, 2026. Got it! But before you know what's coming up in your local comic book shops this coming Wednesday. Drew, Happy New Year. May your 2026 be so much better than the absolute dog shit that was 2025, sir. Yes. And what a better way to kick it off than what's going on in comic worlds.
Yes. Happy New Year to you, sir. Healthy, wealthy, prosperous 2026 for both of us. We appreciate it. And all the listeners out there, Happy New Year to you as well. We have a belated shout out to our friend Hannah Bedhedri of Superfan Promotions. One of her many duties, in addition to scheduling interviews with Jason, and she works for Ohio and puts together Ahoy Comics newsletter, and in their December newsletter, she featured us. We are in their newsletter. Shout out for reaching 1,000 episodes, and also promoting a lot of Jason's interviews with her clients. So that was a really nice article that she put together about us, and we appreciate that. Well, thank you, Hannah of Superfan Promotions, for doing that. That's pretty cool. We'll take the promotion and the hype. We love it. So that's amazing. Oh, did I tell you that I got with my stocking, I got the deck of cards, the Ice Cream Man cards.
Yeah, that's what you said.
Yeah. I've been looking at them. I've not read them throughout. I've just been flipping through and staring at them. I'm going to have to put my glasses on because they're a little small. But, yeah, they're pretty cool. I was wrong, though. You can't, shuffle them and read them in any order. They have little numbers, so you read them 1 to 52. So I was mistaken there. I don't know where I got that. Might have made it up. I don't know.
I think that was actually me that brought that up. That like if you really wanted to throw a little loop in things, mix them up and toss them in.
Yeah, yeah. There's instructions on the box that say, "Don't shuffle them. Read them from 1 through."
Next time I am at your home, I will have to check them out.
Yes,
and see if I can glean anything. Because, like I said, I heard there was some Magic the Gathering connective tissue with some of them. So,
oh really?
See if there's any kind of that are formatted in ways that remind me of my card obsession.
Oh, interesting. That's cool. That'll be sweet. Hey, we took a week off for the holidays, so let's get into the Hot 10 and see what we missed.
All right, now let's go over to our good friends at CBSI comicbookinvest.com. Look at their Hot 10. We have the Hot 10. This one's labeled December the 26th, 2025. As we go back in time, just making sure not any new. Yep, that's the newest of the new. So we'll see what's going on. And we'll start with comic number 1. Drew, we are featuring Absolute Wonder Woman this time. Absolute Wonder Woman 15.
Well, that's because it crossed over and Absolute Batman's in it.
Yep.
So remember that, what was that episode, that issue of Batgirl?
That was my old Nightwing 4 with Batgirl.
Yeah, and it crossed over, and people are completists, so they have to go get that one when they normally wouldn't. So therefore, people are tracking it down. They didn't pre-order it, and that's why.
That's right. Standing well ahead of the pack this week as this particular variant started selling above cover before release this Wednesday. Many shops, including the one that this article guy written, were sold out before we could even secure a copy, with more than 100 sales at the premium of over the $20 average with a high of $35. Easily the number one book. Though we should not ignore the cover A, which has also started to move above cover with an additional more than 200 sold on that one, which is averaging $10 with a high of $15. The other variant covers are also seeing some premium sales, but so far they trail the other two covers with collectors' interest. So we are looking at the Kyung Yam cover.
Oh, excellent. Everybody knows Kyung Yam.
Kyung Yam.
Yeah. And spoilers for those of you who haven't read it yet, but he, in there, Batman and Wonder Woman get together and have adventures, etc. And then they talk about, well, we really should go and introduce ourselves to the Superman that's flying around too. And I'm like, oh, okay, they do that. And then they're pretty close to an absolute Justice League, right?
Yeah.
So it looks to me like they're going to definitely hook up with Superman. And so then the Absolute Trinity will be together, and then we might get an Absolute Justice League after that's possible.
Yeah, so keep an eye on those Absolute Superman, because if we get those two in that one, you'll get the same crossover effect on that one where everybody's reaching out for that.
Yeah, that would be cool if they did that. And yeah, see how that goes. Of course, I'm not reading Superman or Wonder Woman normally, but yeah, I would definitely check it out if Batman was in it.
There you go. Absolutely. Number 2, DC All In Special number 1.
Still selling.
Yeah, moving up the list after another strong week of sales with more than 70, maintaining an average of $45 with a high of $60. Meanwhile, those CGC 9.8s hit a high of $300 from last week. Along with cover A, a few other standout variants for this cover have also seen impressive gains. The 1 in 25 hit a high of $99 and is averaging $83. The foil hit a high of $65, and the second print averaging $22, hitting a high of $28. I guess I finally see what they mean by all in. Ad rank number 3, What If number 114, Jay Fairbear on writing. Greg Schiegel, Schigiel. The letters weren't in the order I thought they were on that one. Marvel finds a way back into the list with this week with the Avengers Doomsday trailer showing Cap with a baby Is this baby a boy or a girl? Does it matter, as any spec isn't going to be a one-for-one match for the MCU to comics. Despite that, buyers are putting their money on Steve Rogers and Rogue's offspring for this what-if tale. This one's now selling more than 30 after only one $5 sale from the prior week. The current average is $16 with a high of $25. In addition, there were 6 CGC 9.8s sold, averaging $100, and one spiking at $130.
What a reach, right?
Yeah. Spec it ain't easy. At rank 4, we have The Woods. Number 1, James Tynion. The 4th, Ramon Perez. News late last week of Tynion bringing this comic to an animated series at Netflix. Drew just toned out on us. That triggered more than 30 sales at an average of $23, which is up from one sale of just $15 earlier in the month. This week saw a high of 40, and even CTC 918 is going for a high of $200. We lost to an animated series. Absolute Batman 15, hanging on to this list despite a drop in rank with another more than 500 secondary market sales here across all covers, with the average slightly rose to $11 with a high of 20 on cover A. The other covers performed well, as the Oliver seems to have secured the high this week. Overall, the Jock is $16, the Oliver $28, and the Boland $14.
What is the algorithm that decides these rankings? He sold 500 this week? I don't remember it selling 500 before.
It seems, like,
or at least be
out of the water.
Top 2. Huh? Crazy.
Yep. Daredevil number 174 is our 6th ranked item. That is, of course, Frank Miller's Daredevil. Another Marvel grabbing a spot on the list thanks to rumors that, along with Daredevil, the Hand may be appearing in the new Spider-Man flick. We'll see if this rumor holds true. But so far, this story has triggered over a dozen sales with an average of $16 with a high of $35. Yeah, it is weird to go from this one's sold 500 to, hey, this one at 12. The highest graded sale was a CG 9.6, selling for $100 on his first appearance of the Hand. As of the writing, the cheapest buy it now is $15 for a very good copy.
Snap that up.
At rank 7, World Tree number 1, James Tynion, yet again on the list. More Tynion news. Adaptations at Netflix triggered more than 100 sales in this series from Image. This cover was also particularly recalled and reissued, meaning there's a ton of these out there. But where this was a $1 to $2 book last week, it rose to an overall average of $6 with a high of 11 for cover A. CGC 9.8 hit $120. At rank 8, Absolute Wonder Woman number 1, the 1 in 25 Dan Panosian. It seems the incentives on Absolute books are starting to see interest among collectors in the market. Seems like it's about time that these started to move, considering the prices some of the cover A's have hit this year. About a dozen sold on this 1 in 25, at an average of $110 with a high of $125. What's surprising is that despite those high raw sales, the CGC 9.8 sold for only $171, considering where some of these other Absolute books have hit. Will it be long before 9.8s hit that $300 mark?
That is weird that the CGC 9.8 it's only a few dollars more than the raw.
Yeah, it's like $45 more than the raw high. At rank 9, we have Absolute Martian Manhunter number 1, the 1 in 50 Daniel Warren Johnson. Sneaking in the background, this other Absolute book outside the Trinity seems to be making some noise. About a dozen sold the last 2 weeks with an average of $100 with a high of $130 on this 1 in 50 variant that last sold for only $51. For context, at this time of this writing, there are only 2 listings, and they were seeking $150 and $176 respectively. Absolute Batman number 1, the 1 in 25 Ian Bertram cover. Hanging on to the spot at the bottom of the list with another dozen sales, this 1 in 25 incentive increased slightly to an average of $84 with a high of 110. The biggest gain here is those CGC 9.8s hit a high of 290. Now you see why we said what we did about the Wonder Woman Panosian 1 in 25, because they're all looking for
that's
300.
amazing.
Yep. Books to keep an eye on: Uncanny X-Men 256. Something to keep an eye on, as a new Psylocke Ninja series is coming from Marvel in January. If that series hit, we can see a lot of folks going back to our first intro to the Quanon version of the character in her ninja gear. Currently, Rawls are selling for 10 to 24 for this Jim Lee Claremont classic, and that's, of course, X-Men Uncanny 256. Then we have Booster Gold #1. This is a book that has seen its fair share of time on the Hot 10 now and again. Along with strong presence throughout most of DC KO events, there are confirmations that the Booster TV series, possibly with Kumail Nanjiani, is still in the works. With that, we would keep an eye on this one, as this week saw a raw sale of $50 and a high CGC 9.8 going for $410.
I could see him doing that.
Yeah, did you watch his last stand-up?
No, where he was talking about getting in shape for Inhumans and being hated for it.
Yeah, he goes, "Don't ignore the muscles. These are just for show." It was a very funny.
I got about halfway through the Chappelle that dropped on Netflix. It's okay. It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Not great.
Speaking of not great, let's over to DC Connect issue number 68, where we have the January for March items. Featured on the cover, we have Lobo #1, Batwoman #1, Deathstroke the Terminator #1. But let's see what ends up as the featured item, as we've gone from DC KO, we've gone from All In. Now we're talking next level, Drew. Everything needs a friggin' theme with it.
You know what? They took last week off. They put absolutely nothing out this week.
Yeah. Shocker. All right, the featured item, Lobo #1, written by Scotty Young, with art and cover by Jorge Corona. Vroom, the main man is back, baby. So Scotty Young and Jorge Corona take the main man.
I mean, this cover looks like it could be like a I Hate Fairyland cover, almost. Just swap out. Yeah, I could see the sensibilities translating. Really cool cover, really cool interiors, really cool alt covers. All looks pretty good.
Next item up on the docket for DC, Deathstroke the Terminator #1, written by Tony Fleeks, Carmine Di Giandomenico on art and cover. The world's deadliest assassin. It's the next level with Tony Fleeks and Carmine Di Giandomenico.
I don't remember much about Deathstroke. I mean, I don't think I've ever read a featured.
So he is Slade Wilson, not to be confused with Wade Wilson. And this will only help my Nightwing first appearances, because they also feature origin of
there you go.
Deathstroke. So
keep it going.
Do it, baby. Yep. Batwoman #1, Greg Rucka, with art and cover by Donnie, D-A-N-I. Eisner Award winner Greg Rucka and visionary artist Danny bring on the next level for Batwoman. Got variants by Art Germ. Batwoman, she is a daughter, a sister, a soldier, and a hero. But since she was 10 years old, Katie Kane has lived in the shadows of prophecy and the machinations of a religion devoted to the end of all things.
I'm pretty excited about Greg Rucka. There's a really great Stepan Sajic.
Yeah, very good.
There's an art germ I don't see, unless that's that one that's 1 in 25.
No, it's not. That's the next level one. That's the Jorge Corona, and the one in tennis Swati. All right. Now this is, of course, us being next level. Let's go back to previous level with DCKO5. We're back to all in. We're no longer next level. We're back to all in.
No, man. I'm all in.
No, I'm all in. The final battle for the heart of Apocalypse. Scott Snyder, Javi Fernandez. Lots of covers there as well.
I'm struggling in this, smash 'em up stuff. It's getting. Yeah. I mean, it's okay. It's just I don't know. I don't think it's for me.
There you go. Absolute Batman 18. Batman has a concrete saw, so he appears to be doing construction.
That's great.
Absolute Wonder Woman 18. Kelly Thompson, Diana versus Zatanna. Absolute Superman 17. Parasite invades Metropolis. That's Jason Aaron, of course, writing that. Absolute Martian Manhunter, and Drew, in case you were getting off the track, we're still
I feel all in. Thank you.
All in. Denise Camp, Javier Rodriguez. Absolute Flash 13. Jeff Lemire and Haining on ARK.
Hey, artists, just pick. You can't have a first and a last name. It is so dumb. Stop.
In the shadow of Fort Fox. Absolute Green Lantern 12. Enter Tomorrow. Green Lantern 600. Drew, did you know 600? Kyle Rayner leads the next chapter of the Green Lantern mythos, starting here, celebrating 600 issues of Green Lantern with epic stories, legendary creators, and new costumes designed by superstar artist David Nakayama.
So they've counted the Green Lantern, Green Arrows. They've counted all the various lanterns. You think they threw in
anything that had the word lantern in
it?
You think
that's how we got to 600? Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, who's checking the math on these guys? Okay. I'm sure you're right.
Yeah. There is a dope legacy wraparound cover by Scott Koblish that has millions of Green Lantern-y things. If it wasn't a postage stamp, I could tell you whether I actually like it or not, but I do not know. Nice House by the Sea, number 8. We are into the Vertigo portion again. James Tinian, Alvaro Martinez Bueno, just to make up for Goodwin. This artist has 3 names.
Neither Next Level nor All In, but Vertigo.
Yes. But Vertigo. Bleeding Hearts, number 2, Denise Camp, Stepan Morian. This Peril of the Brutal Dark, the Ezra Kane mystery, number 2. Chris Condon writing that.
Excited about that last month. I'm still excited.
Kyle Stark's writing this End of Life, number 2. Continues to look interesting. We've got a man holding a baguette like a
as
shotgun.
One does.
My love of carbs is similar to his. DC, that was it for Vertigo?
That's it.
Nothing new?
Yep.
Oh, wow. DC Cross AEW number 1 as we continue our wrestlers and superheroes stuff. DC Cross AEW. Dude, we're double shipping this.
Yeah.
Orlando book, so.
There seems to be a crossover appeal of comic book people and wrestling people. It's been around for a long time, and I think it must still be a thing. Good for them.
Hey, must sell well, so let's do it. Because we even have the, we're not even into the big dog of wrestling, where whatever AEW is. I don't know whether they're second tier or
maybe
third tier.
What is WWE still a thing?
Yeah, that's still your A number 1. And Batman number 7, Matt Fraction, Jorge Jimenez, featuring a gatefold sequence that takes you inside the mind of the Joker.
Ooh, don't want to be there.
don't want to be in that mind. Oh, Drew, on some of these we have Women's History Month variants.
Okay.
Didn't see many up to this point, just FYI. We've got Batgirl on the cover of the Women's History Month variant.
Okay.
Wonder Woman 31, Tom King, Danielle Sampier. Another women's history one there. We're all in again, Drew. Don't forget that. All in. The Wonder War begins. Catwoman 85, Torrin Grongbeck. Another good bit of
They look pretty good
there, too. Got Frank Cho back on his. Batgirl 17. He changed. Cassandra Cain returns to Gotham. We're still doing this book. Okay. Harley Quinn 60. Elliot Kalin. Now writing this. Carlos Oliveras. I am.
For these female-led books, I mean, how is a Women's History Month notably different than their regular covers?
Lyrics is doing them. I'm assuming that's a woman.
She's doing all of them?
Yeah. She must be doing all the Women's History Month covers.
She's good.
Yeah. And the Gillum March variant for Harley Quinn 60 is that homage to that.
Oh,
Batman
like 400 or whatever
cape.
it is?
Yep, exactly. Poison Ivy 42.
She's got some guns in that EOM.
Gotham City has a new
I don't know
mayor.
what EOM variant is, but she's got some guns in that one.
Yeah. That is Kyun Young.
EOM is
her name.
Okay.
Yeah. Harvey and Ivy, Life and Crimes 4. All in. Batman Superman World
Not all
49.
What's the reasoning? Don't know. They probably just forgot to put the all-in stamp on it.
Detective 1107.
God, are we getting close to the end of that storyline, hopefully?
Nightwing 136. I actually really love that upside down picture, cover. I think that's the cover A, the Jorge Fornes cover A.
That's pretty
I
nice.
really like that.
It looks like an aha.
Bloodhaven's, very much so. Bloodhaven's haunted past could destroy its future as Denise Cowan joins writer Dan Jurgens. A new era begins here for Bloodhaven, and its hero, the city's new superhighway, was meant to be his lifeline, but has instead become a hotbed of strange and violent incidents.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. But Nightwing is not all in, just
Why?
FYI. I don't
He's
understand.
not next level. He's not all in. He's
Not KO. Action Comics 1096, all in.
Now this okay. So when did they reboot Action to have a young high school age Clark Kent?
As Clark Kent reaches the spring of his sophomore year at Smallville High, things have changed for Superboy. Yes, he's become Smallville's protector. But at what cost?
When did they do that?
Mm-hmm. Supergirl 11, all in. Sophie Campbell, Dan Mora on the cover A. Women's History Month. Women's History Month one for that one is Supergirl. Looks good, but not as good as the Jeff DeCall or the Terry Dodson. Superman 36, all in. The reign of the Superboy begins. So they're doing that kind of thing with Superman here in 36. Of course, Joshua Williams on that one. Superman Unlimited 11, The Final Moments of John Kent. Dan Slott, Lucas Meyer. Adventures of Superman book of Book of L7. That one's all in. Emperor Aquaman 15 all in. Flash 31.
Fun fact.
New era for the Scarlet.
Fun fact about Emperor Aquaman number 15. It has 15 episodes, and I don't ever remember seeing the words Emperor Aquaman before. So it's been around for 15 months, and I've glossed over it for 15 months.
Yeah,
interesting. Yeah, that's Ryan North on Flash. I forgot about that. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely be a Flash guy for a little while. Check that out.
They're starting a new era. Apparently.
New era.
So that's good. Justice League Unlimited 17 all in. Bruno Redondo's Sears Portrait Studio variant is very cool.
Oh, ha. Okay, I see it now. That's great.
Yeah. New Titans 33. Who are the New Titans? After helping save the world from yet another world-ending event, the Titans have entered some much-deserved rest. Back at Titans Tower, they're glad to be reunited again. But it almost feels too good to be true. Are the Titans who they claim to be? And if they can't trust each other, can they trust themselves? We get Raven on the Women's History Month. Green Lantern Corps 14, Morgan Hampton. JSA 17, Jeff Lemire. Batman Static Beyond 4. Not all in. Sirens Love Hurts number 2. Teeny Howard and Babstar.
Another question. What determines a 32-page $4.99 book and a 32-page $5.99 book? Is there?
This one is 17 and above. So I assume it would have been Black Label at some point in time if that was a thing, which I don't think it is.
Where does it say 17 and above?
Bottom right corner of the first the big picture, the Babstar art. So
I don't.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't understand the pricing.
Yeah.
All right.
Gotham Academy first year, number 6. We get 3 writers and an artist on this one. Siblings, side quests, and scarecrows. Not all in. Not next level.
Card stock.
Okay.
That's why. All covers are card stock. Okay. Throw $1 on there.
Mad Magazine 49. Now we are into facsimiles. Dark Knight Returns number 2 facsimile from Frank Miller, $5 a piece. If you want foil, it's $8. You want cardstock, it's 6. Detective Comics 475 facsimile. Enter the Joker Fish.
Oh, yep, that's great.
First appearance of Brainiac in Action 242 facsimile. Good news is you can get that for
better.
$4. Wonder Woman number 1.
That's
facsimile.
$10.
$10 for 64 pages.
And things Kyle doesn't care about begins now. DC Superhero Girls High School Reunion, YA title. He doesn't care about that. DC Pride, the hardcover collection. He doesn't care about that. Batman Second Night gets collected. That's a 3-issue, I think. Like a Black Label book that I just read. I just read the second,
right.
And it's good. It's very period noir-y.
So good.
No, I just read the second issue. The third issue is
just okay. I see. I heard you as I just read the second.
No, I just read the second. Yeah, I'm excited.
Gotcha.
And Immortal Legend Batman's collected. Justice League Red gets a collection. DC's Finest collecting all the Joker books, which is all over the place. From 69 to 81. Batmans and Brave and the Bolds and Detectives and the whole Joker miniseries, JLA, and even a Wonder Woman run where he was. I did not know that Joker entangled with the Wonder Woman. That's great. DC Finest Wonder Woman Dawn Before Darkness collected. Green Arrow Year 1. That'd be a nice little collection. If it wasn't compact, then I couldn't read it. JLA Salvation Run. Interesting. That's collected. Jack Kirby, The Demon by Jack Kirby. I've never heard of that. But it's 632 pages for $125. Absolute Green Lantern Rebirth is collected. Green Arrow, the Jeff Lemire, Andrea Sorrentino is collected as a deluxe. We get a Zatanna Omnibus, collecting Black Canary and Zatanna, Bloodspell, Detective Comics, Zatanna 1 through 16, Zatanna Everyday Magic, and DC Infinite's in there. I'm curious how those translate onto the page. JLA Book 3 gets collected. Justice League, A League of One, which is a painted Wonder Woman solo book, I guess. Also collected Batman in the 70s, the 2026 edition of the 70s. A lot of Neil Adams, Denny O'Neil, and Gil Kane in there. Batman the Brave and the Bold, nice collection there. We get Batman Urban Legends Omnibus. That's the got some Zdarsky in that one, and Matt Rosenberg. I'm trying to think, when was this? It wasn't that long ago, was it? Collecting Batman Urban Legends 1 through 12. Is that an omnibus 1 through 12? That doesn't seem.
That doesn't seem like enough.
They must have been really thick books. Batman's DC Finest Batman: A Death in the Family is collected for the millionth time. $40. Nightwing: A Night in Bloodhaven Compendium 3. Suicide Squad John Ostrander Omnibus. Teen Titans Compendium. Teen Titans The Bronze Age Omnibus. That kills it for us. That's the end.
Yeah. Not bad. Wanted more Vertigo.
Oh wait, there's a bonus.
I don't know that we need themes on every stick.
There's a bonus on page 57. DC Marvel Superman / Spider-Man #1. Why do we save this to the end? Legendary creators.
Because it's probably not for 2 more months.
On the Man of Steel, and is this like a reissue? It's weird that they dropped that at the very end. 50 years of DC Marvel crossovers with 8 new original stories. Okay. And it's coming out in March, so it's in the same book, right? Weird. Confusing.
Yeah, is it old stuff? I don't know.
Or is that going to be in? That'll be the feature in the next catalog, maybe.
On sale $325. I would think it would be this one.
I do not know. Once again, DC, you befuddle me.
But what doesn't befuddle us is coverprice.com. So let's head over and look at their top 10. We do not have 11 through 20. We just have the top 10. So we're just going to focus on the big dogs. And we're going to start with the #1 book, The Woods #1. It's a great era for animation, Drew. In the past, the animated medium has been mainly reserved for children's movies and Saturday morning cartoons.
That's where it is.
In recent years, the field of animation has been expanded to include animated movies and series that target adults.
Arrested Development adults.
In the midst of this culture shift, a comic book icon is making his move into the animation world with James Tynion IV. It's taking his production house, Tiny Onion, and moving it into the animation world. He has revealed several properties he would animate, but specifically called out The Woods. 17 copies selling on the secondary market. High sale of $150 for CGC 9.8s. And Rawls going for $23.
Yep. No.
That get you going, Drew. Okay. Absolute Wonder Woman, number 1, the regular cover.
That's all he has to say about that.
26 copies, $203 for CGC 9.8. Near mint settling to $30. Absolute Superman, 26 copies, 16 for Raw, 15 for Settle. Amazing Spider-Man 46 Legacy 487. It's been a while since we've gotten any news from Spider-Man. Brand new day. Last week was the first time in a while we heard new information. Reportedly, a leaked trailer for the film was posted online. Many first thought it was AI, but Sony started copy striking any reposted videos, leading fans to believe that perhaps it was a legitimate leak. It was also confirmed to be real by several insiders who have leaked legitimate information in the past. While the video quality was terrible, the audio quality was decent. Fans were able to discern Sadie Sink's voice in a cryptic line, "Don't get in my way, otherwise I won't be your friend who don't remember who Peter Parker is." This line suggests that perhaps Sink isn't playing a hero or ally, but instead is playing an antagonist. The first theory on her casting has become extremely popular. It states that Sadie Sink is playing Shathra, a wasp goddess. While there has been little to no evidence to support this, it's the theories fans are using to purchase copies of this in the aftermarket, where we saw 16 copies sold, high sale of 40, settling on near mints to 16. This is true. And Absolute Batman 15, 75 copies, 115 for 9.8. Regulars for $8. Many Deaths of Lealia Starr. This book unexpectedly took off in the aftermarket this past week. There are no official reports from any media sites on this book. It doesn't look like any direct adaptations have been announced. However, a quick browse through social media would find whispers that this book may have been optioned for a movie or series. As to who optioned it, when was it optioned, or where this information is coming from, nobody friggin' knows. Whether it is confirmed news or rumor, fans love speculating. It looks like this is the latest book to chase.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Well, okay, that book, yeah. Gotcha. Where did my things go? 29 copies on the secondary market. CGC 9.8 going for $120. Near mint Rawls settling to $22. Absolute Batman number 1, Nick Dragotta, 100 copies sold, $375 for CGC 9.8. Near mint Rawls, $174. Holy crap. What If Volume 2? Spider-Man Brand New Day wasn't the only movie to have a trailer leak. A rumored trailer for Avengers Doomsday was also revealed. While it wasn't confirmed to be real or AI, many believe the former. The trailer shows Chris Evans as Steve Rogers cradling a child. That's it. Of course, one theory leads to another, and soon a rumor takes a life of its own. In this case, it seems that the fandom has agreed that this child could be the Crusader, Sarah Rogers, the daughter of Steve Rogers, and Rogue. There isn't much holding the theory together aside from the fact that Sarah was created in an alternate world that stems directly from the Secret Wars storyline. There are many valid theories out there, but this week, this was the one that was driving the market. 24 copies. $90 for 9.8, $10 for regulars. DC All In special number 1, 39 copies sold, 9.8 going for $200, $51 for regulars. And World Tree number 1, if you got the printing error that was too dark, 29 copies, CGC 9.8, going for $100 and $9.
I remember that. Yeah. What a lame way to recall something.
This is very true. Speaking of lame things, what's not lame is our sneak peek at next week. That's where Drew and I are going to suss out the best of the items and find them and tell you, hey, pick this up because it's going to be the next absolute Batman #1.
And we get a facsimile of the 50th anniversary Treasury edition of Superman versus the Amazing Spider-Man. How cool. The old Carmine Infantino book. That's cool.
Yeah. We have the Absolute Batman ARK-M, ARK-M special #1 one shot
That'll do
for
well.
$6.
That'll do well.
Yeah.
And there's some cool covers. That Riley Rossmo is pretty sweet.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. Absolute Green Lantern 10. Absolute Superman 15. The Rafa Sandoval is not too bad. Juan Ferrer AAA is not too bad either. Batgirl 15. I like the cover A. I like the Jorge Frones cover B. I like the LaRue.
The straight up Batman Jimenez is pretty good too.
That's really good, yeah.
Busted Cow. They're doing a lot of those. JL Brave and the Bold facsimile 28, the old Starro cover. That's a great one.
Yeah.
I think Cheetah and the Cheshire, Rob the Justice League. That finishes up. Cheshire, probably Cheshire.
Cheshire. Trade paperback for Criminal, Drew. Your brew breaker, Sean Fierce, $25 on that. Celebrating the Prime Video series adaptation.
Excellent. DCKO 3 of 4. That's the Night Fight. Another Aerotech. Its second issue.
Drew, we have the Lego Botanical Almanac hardcover.
Okay.
For $19.95, which is just a book filled with Lego pictures.
I know people who like that stuff. Hank Howard,
true.
Pizza Detective, The Two Hollywoods, a 1 of 2 issue miniseries.
So do we like Bad Idea or do we hate Bad Idea?
Well, I hated him so much I didn't pick him for my pick of the week, even though they were in my top 2, and then they blew up. So maybe I should start liking them. What are they doing?
Okay. They're reissuing Planet Death, Planet-sized edition. So they're reissuing it for $20 a piece, and 11 by 17. Okay, that's what I thought too. I just want to make sure we're both on the same thing.
That's dumb. Poison Ivies, all around. Pretty Poison Ivies.
Studio Ghibli, My Neighbor Totoro. No books. Those are so cute. Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Just in time.
The Shiver of
Just
Christmas
in time for the holiday.
That's from
Great job,
Dynamite.
guys. Great job. Good timing. Way to put this out after Christmas.
Chiley cover. Yeah, that's the weirdest timing I've ever heard. You've got 2 major holidays that enjoy this, and you've hit neither of them.
Yeah. That could have been on the shelves since Halloween. And
Yeah.
what are you doing? Why are you even bothering? Save it for next year at this point.
Okay, Drew, talk to me here. Vertigo 2026 preview special.
This is the actual first appearances of some of these, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Dibs.
And these will be cheap. These will probably be given away in your LCS or pretty reasonable. You better snap those up.
Yeah, because not only is this going to have some of your first appearances, but this is the new Vertigo.
And in years to come, we will deny we ever said that it was the actual first appearance. We'll say no, that doesn't count. Yeah,
that's exactly right. Heading over to Marvel now, because that's the end of our lunar distributions. We have an all-new Spider-Gwen the Ghost Spider, issue 6. And Marvel rivals the Cities of Heaven as a number 1.
Does that mean anything to you, the Cities of Heaven?
No, it doesn't. I'm not even seeing I'm not even seeing who's writing this stuff. Jordan White. Nope. Are they not giving us the artists and the...
It's AI. Nova gets a 3rd issue, and Spider-Man Noir comes back for issue 4. Lots of variants for Amazing Spider-Man 19.
We got a Spider-Boy Marvel DC Spider-Boy team-up facsimile.
Where's that?
Weird. Row 2, item 2.
Went right by that somehow.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, there it is. Wow. With the Legion. They must have really enjoyed doing these crossover things now.
Mm-hmm. We got Rocket Raccoon on that ASM 19 as well.
Weak.
Yeah. This is normally when I ask you for your pick of the week, but I'm going to jump in front of you and pick that Vertigo book before
you're going to pick up the Vertigo bundle of 25
previews
that you can't get, that you have to go to an LCS that has them, and we'll give one to you.
No, I'm going to LCS.
I'm telling you, that's pretty good. I think that's a good choice.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Absolute Batman ARK-M Special. And Kyle always says cover A, but I'm really drawn to the Riley Rossmo cover C. So we'll see. Oh, there's a Steve Scroce. Oh, man.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to stick with the cover C for whatever reason. We'll see how it goes.
For reasons we don't know. All right, we thank you for tagging along with Drew and myself as we go through our sneak peek at this next week as we welcome 2026 and all that it has for the world of comics. Hopefully things will get better as this, but we typically have a little bit of a dearth in January, February, but we are challenging our different distributors and publishers to make sure this is just a bunch of solid stuff going forward. So we shall see from that. We thank you so much. If you'd like some more from Drew and myself, head on over to patreon.com. Find Comics for Fun and Profit. Throw a couple bucks our way. Get some things early and ad-free. We appreciate you guys so much. We thank you for Drew and for myself. See ya.
Ignite March 2026, yeah, the future's in sight. The bell just rang, DC KO's done. New era loading, second act begun. From